Hey, good morning, everyone. I just wanted to come on here. It is my monthly time, my moon cycle. And also I got a little under the weather yesterday. Um, so, as some of you know, I got into a car accident, and we were finalizing our buying a new used car. So I wanted to make those little updates. I wanted to continue the topic of the moon and how she came about or finally made me realize, hey, how much she could help me. um, it was videos that I started seeing on TikTok. It was research that I was doing. It was the rabbits that made absolute no sense in the winter storm. It was me looking up at the sky every single night while I was out in California and Arizona and Oregon and in the mountains, and just watching how nature reacted to the moon and the magnetic waves. It was watching the beach waves, and understanding the power and doing research in astrology and forming my own conclusions, at least on the magical aspect of the whole scenario of critical thinking and learning. I went from thinking, I saw the abilities that other people that were really drawn to the moon, and how this even came about was because of the of noticing people's time zones, timelines, like personal time. How if they were drawn to wake up at in the middle of the night, were they drawing, were they writing, were they doing inner, creative things, versus people that loved waking up in the mornings and being part of the sun. And I noticed both take care of themselves in very specific, very unique ways. So I wanted, as someone that was naturally drawn to the sun, to understand, could I cross the threshold and be a person drawn to the moon, and what changes and causes and effect would that bring to my personal everyday life. And it brought a lot, it brought more balance to my life. I started making offerings to her, like the moon cakes, but it didn't start with that. It started with sharing, food that I thought was animal friendly or eco friendly, and putting it under trees while I was out here, because you have to think outside the box as an on the go, practicer here in the wilderness, as a driver.